And since at this point I think I'm closer to main base than to the Gizmos Island base, I'm going to try to get there, re-equip, and then come back out here and finish this job. Alright, that should do it right there. Alright, and now for a race back to the base. In fact, I'm going to scarf up some of these torches, try to mark some of my path. Alright. Midday, so there might just actually be enough time. This will also give me a chance to survey the route the track is going to have to take. There's the mining base. Alright. Now, if I was able to set my render distance all the way up, I would have been able to see that tower from the top of 2 hills ago. At least I would have expected to. Alright. Well, that was a interesting experience I don't care to repeat. So I'm just going to grab some supplies, get a couple of picks, a sword, a spare bow, and a stack of arrows. And a bunch of cobblestone. I suppose I should make a new shovel too. Well, let me get a little more. That ought to be enough. This makes the second time I have lost maps recently created. That is most annoying. And I'll just make a couple of stone shovels. And that will just do for now. Reload some torches, and I'm on the way back. Come on. Take a full stack. Well, stack and a half. All right. Time to head back out there and finish that track. Okay, perhaps I ought to wait until dawn at least, and not have to deal with night creatures. So I'll wait till dawn. Okay, we have a new day, and plenty of daylight left to get back to the rail and finish the job of laying a track bed. You know, it's interesting. There was a time years ago when I would have considered something like this happening in a game to be completely devastating. And it would have been worth serious consideration of quitting completely, giving up, starting over. I figure this is a little bit more direct than just dodging in and out around all these trees. Just go straight. If something gets in the way, dig through it. Well, there's my torch, so I guess I'm on the right track. Okay, down this hill and up that one over there. Well, I see the rail. And this time I appear to be approaching from above. Definitely approaching from above. See if I can't make myself a little stairway going down there. Okay. Tear that down so that nobody else can use it. And now let's see about taking this track the rest of the way. Looks like another tunnel is going to happen. And so I'm going to get working on that, and I will see you coming out the other side. And as you can tell, this tunnel is finally finished. It took quite a bit longer using stone tools, but it's done. I've also gone ahead and on this side cleared several trees that were in the way, and we're now ready to proceed. Sun has just recently risen. It is a bright new day, and it is time to bring this rail home. And we have arrived this far. The track is going to continue over to the main base, but we are definitely in the home territory. And now I'm going to finish out this tunnel to a full 3x3, and then we'll take the track the rest of the way home. And so the tunnel is finally finished. And I expect this will probably be the last major tunnel for this trip. And now it's time to extend this track the rest of the way home. Right. In fact, I think at this point it's time for this track to start sloping down. And for that, I'm going to have to run back to that tunnel and go over to the main base and figure out where the station is going to be and run track up from it to meet this. So I'll see you at the main base. I'm going to run back there the long way. And here we are. Now, I've given a lot of thought about the station that I'd like to build here at this end. And while I do want to eventually have something that has at least an 8-track switching capability, because I foresee this base as being kind of a hub. That I think what I'm going to do for the time being is to build a very simple station, simply like the one at the Gizmos Island base. And so, that in mind, I figure I can always upgrade later. I have the stop lock here and the initial tracks. Let's see. Just proceed this way. Let's see how this is going to go. Just simply for placeholders here, there's the stop lock. Raise that up one. Okay. And we'll pretend this is track. 2 powered rails. 1 regular rail, and then 1, 2, 3 powered rails to get started. And then from here, start an incline that will take the track up over the glass wall, so that when incoming, you'll pass through the glass wall actually on the 3rd floor. 3rd or 4th, I'm not sure right now, and end up in here in what will eventually be the station. So I'm just gonna lay that out and meet it up with the track that's up there. Looks like I've gone a little too high. That's the problem with doing this, is it requires kind of eyeballing it. This looks about even. I'm going to chance it. The worst that can happen is I'll have to tear it down and go down a block and try it again. I was right. Gonna have to take it down a block. I know I could go ahead and have the rail just go up one on the way out, but no, that just doesn't feel right. On the other hand, now I know for sure how high it has to be. Okay, this one will meet up right on. And am I worried that I just wasted a whole stack of cobble, given how much I have? No, not in the least. If cobble was flammable, I'd have cobblestone to burn. I honestly believe that I have enough cobblestone to build an 8-lane highway from here to the Gizmos Island base. Okay, we are now connected. Alright. And now, the next step is to make a whole bunch of track and go back to where the track left off and lay track all the way back here. So I'm going to head over to the mining base after I stop by the bed to get a little bit of instant daylight. And we'll start making up the track and doing that. Alright. Now to get ready to get some track built now that the track bed is all down. And I think I'm going to have to unload my inventory first. How about that? Don't need to carry all this cobblestone anymore. Okay, and while we're at it, how about make a new set of diamond tools? Okay. They're just too handy to do without. Alright. I'll just stash this here for now. Put these back as reserves. Alright, now I think maybe 10 stacks of iron ought to be enough to make enough track, and if it isn't, come back and get more. And I'll go with 2 stacks of gold for making powered rails. There's redstone there. I don't need to bother with that. Let's see. Anything else? I don't think so right now. Well, grab some torches. And now I'm going to head back over to the main base, and I'm just going to walk that track back to the Gizmos Island base. Quickly and carefully to just get there with this raw material, and once there, I'll see about making up the needed track. So I'll see you there, unless something spectacular happens along the way.